The previous standard for bat performance was a ratio comparing the incoming pitch speed to the speed of the ball off the bat. Since this standard was put into effect, in the last 3 years alone, runs have increased 14% and home runs have jumped 38%. Pitcher safety was also an issue because a 90-mile-an-hour pitch could come off an old bat at 108 miles per hour, reaching the mound in less than 375 milliseconds. Depending on their follow-throughs, pitchers are vulnerable to comebackers, which can hit an unprotected head with over 4,000 pounds of force. That's comparable to getting hit in the head with a bat moving at 20 miles per hour. The NCAA's new method of measuring bat performance is what's called the BBCOR, which stands for Ball Bat Coefficient of Restitution. It gauges how much energy is lost in the ball-bat collision, essentially the bat's springiness. A higher number indicates a greater trampoline effect, which helps launch the ball off the bat. The new standard sets the maximum ball-bat coefficient of restitution at 0.5, which is only slightly higher than that of a wooden bat. In our tests, contact with the new conforming bat resulted in balls that compressed to 78% of their original size. The sweet spot is estimated to be about 2 inches smaller, and on average, balls leave the new bats 5% slower than the old bats. When you factor in all the other variables, including pitch speed, swing speed, and launch angle, this 5% decrease can turn a 400-foot home run off the old bat into a 375-foot long fly off the new bat. So will these new bats make for a safer game? Well, only time will tell. But so far this season, home runs as a percentage of balls in play have already decreased by roughly 35%. For ESPN Sports Science, I'm John Brinkus.